Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you guys 4 reasons why oiling your hair is not enough for hair growth. Just oiling your scalp is not going to do it, sis. It's going to take more than that for your hair to grow. I know we see a lot of oil products out here that make these big promises, but they don't tell you it's going to take more than just that oil. Now, me myself, I carry my own oil. I make oil, I sell it. I have the link in the description box, and feel free to shop with me. But I tell my clients the truth. It's going to take more than you just oiling your scalp, sis. So, I'm going to share those with you today. So, stay tuned. So, believe it or not, over oiling your scalp can actually cause your hair to be dry. I know that sounds strange because a lot of people tell you, or you may have heard that, oh, if your hair is dry, you need to oil your scalp. You need to oil your hair. But your hair is actually lacking moisture. It's not that it needs more oil, it needs moisture. And what's moisture? It's water. H2O, moisture. Your hair needs some moisture, and oil is not the answer when your hair needs water. So if you are struggling with really dry, brittle hair, coating it in oil is not the answer. Think of oil as like putting a raincoat on your hair. What are you sealing in with this oil if your hair is already dry and lacking moisture and you putting a raincoat on top of it? So it's really not about to get any water. So oil is not the answer when your hair is lacking moisture. I would suggest doing some steam treatments, get a regimen going. Make sure that you're washing your hair at least every 7 to 10 days to make sure your hair is getting exposed to water, because that will definitely help if your hair is dry and brittle. But oil is not the answer for dry hair. You need moisture, and moisture is wawa. Number 2, what is your diet like? Believe it or not, your diet does affect the way that your hair grows and the health of your hair. If you always eating fast food, greasy fried foods, if you're not getting proper nutrients, you're not eating fruits and vegetables, you're not drinking your water, then what makes you think that your hair is going to flourish? Sis, our bodies are a system, okay? You have to look at your hair from a holistic standpoint. It's not just about your hair being healthy, but the rest of your body is not healthy. You're not going to get the hair you want if you don't have your eating habits under control. If you're eating too much sugar, you're going to probably experience a lot of inflammation in your scalp and a lot of dandruff. If you're eating a lot of dairy products, that'll cause a lot of dandruff and breakage too, because a lot of people's bodies do not agree with dairy. So you have to watch your diet and pay attention to the way your hair is behaving. A lot of people don't think about their hair as being part of their whole body. It's like, okay, there's my body, and then it's my hair. I want healthy hair, but I don't want to exercise. I don't want to eat a salad. I don't like fruit like that. I don't like smoothies. It's like, girl, do you really think that healthy hair is going to grow out of a bag of fries in a 10-piece? No, friend. We got to change our diet and change our hair. Nourish your body, and your hair will take care of itself. Okay? So, yeah, do better. Number 3, avoiding trims and just oiling your hair is not the answer. Y'all, we gonna have to grow up at some point. When your stylist blows your hair out and she suggests a trim, trust her. Now, I know some of us have been burned and we said we wanted a trim and we ended up with a 27-piece, or we ended up with a pixie cut. We ended up with the little granny mushroom look. I know it's happened to all of us. I understand. But get you a stylist you can trust so you can start being a consistent client that gets trims. Just cut them dead ends off, because what's going to happen is your hair is going to split all the way up the shaft, and your whole head is just going to be a head full of unhealthy hair. I call that country long. You know, like people from the country. They be thinking they hair long, but it's like, girl, I can see through it. It's thin, it's wispy, laying up against your back. I can still see what your shirt say underneath your hair. Girl, cut that mess off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Start anew. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just hair. Jesus still loves you. Cut that mess off. Okay? So stop avoiding them trims and thinking you're going to use that magic oil or that magic grease and your hair is just going to grow, grow, grow. No, Rapunzel. It's not happening. Get a trim. Change the way you eating and stop slapping a bunch of oil on your hair and shampoo it. Okay? And that leads me to my last point. Number 4. You can overuse oil to the point that it clogs up the hair follicle and it causes buildup and makes the hair heavy and greasy. And when you go to the salon, your stylist got to shampoo it 3 or 4 times with clarifying shampoo because you don't put so much oil in it because you want it to grow. Stop overusing that oil. Okay? Once or twice a week is enough. And if it's heavy, if it's a heavy oil, once a week. Okay? Once a week. That should hold you. Once or twice a week, oil your scalp. Do not put all of that petroleum on your scalp every single day. I know Blue Magic used to be our go-to back in the day. I understand the sulfate. You know, we all grew up on the same things. I get it. But when you know better, you do better. Okay? And gooping it down in petroleum is not the answer. You clogging up your hair follicles. You causing inflammation in your scalp. You causing yourself to have dandruff and buildup. Now you got these yellow, crusty, but wet looking flakes on your scalp. And you're trying to figure out, where are these flakes coming from? Shampoo your head, friend. Stop putting all that oil on your hair. Okay? Can y'all tell I'm concerned? I'm really worried about y'all. And I make oil myself. And you would think as a person who sells hair oil, I would be like, yes, honey, oil it down, goop it up, make it. No, I'm not going to lie to you. I want what's best for you. I want our hair to thrive and do and be the best it can be. Okay? So we're going to do a quick run through. You know, I like to do a recap. So pull out your notes, put this on a sticky note and stick it on your bathroom mirror so you don't forget. So when you start reaching for that oil, you can be like, hold on. Let me check the list. So number 1, oil can cause your hair to be dry. It's like putting a raincoat on. If your hair is dry and brittle, oil is not the answer. Water, moisture, steam treatments are the answer. Okay? Number 2, your diet affects hair growth. If you're not eating a balanced diet, if you're not eating fruits, vegetables, and drinking your water, then you can hang it up. Okay? Eat better, do better, nourish your body, and your hair will take care of itself. Number 3, avoiding trims and just oiling your hair with a magic super duper oil. It's not going to do it. I don't care if it's Dr. CB or Dr. whoever. Dr. Miracle, Sulfur 8, Wild Growth, Baby Don't Be Bald, all of them. At the end of the day, sis, the day gotta end. But now for real, quit avoiding trims. Trim your hair. If you want your hair to grow, trim it. It's a science behind it. I don't feel like getting into it right now. Maybe in another video. But trim your ends. And last but not least, stop over oiling your hair because you clogging up them hair follicles and it's causing that dandruff and it builds up and that gunk. And it's giving your stylist the blues because she got to shampoo your hair 36 times. Okay? If she a good one and she actually want to get your hair clean. That's also another video for another day. But thank y'all for watching. And I'm going to post another video Wednesday. So you better come back and tune in. Bye, y'all.